patch 1.03 is available now from Elden Ring. Just came out about like 10 minutes ago, and we're going to be reviewing that together here on the Bandai Namco website, and we're going to be breaking down the patch notes for this game, maybe hopefully future patches if this video does well. So be sure to like and subscribe for more. We're going to get right into this. All right, boys, we are here. A very, very much needed patch notes addition to the game.
Syrobe, Twitter superstar.
We're doing this live right now from my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SyrobeNA. This just came out like a minute ago, and I wanted to review the patch notes because I've been demanding a lot of patches, and I really hope they answer them. I haven't actually read this yet, so I'll be reading it blind. This will be, you know, an actual reaction, not just faking it for entertainment, because I don't like doing that shit. But yeah, let's get right into it. So they targeted for all platforms, so all platforms are getting this patch update. You need to apply this patch to continue playing online. And the first thing that they added was major changes included in the latest update, additional elements, so gameplay elements. Added a function to record an icon and name of an NPC on the map when you encounter that NPC. I think that's really cool. That's a really interesting change to add. Like wherever you go meet an NPC on the game, you might not remember exactly where they are and you want to go back to them again. So now you can actually mark the locations of NPCs, so really cool. Added a new NPC, Baron? Wasn't there already an NPC Jar guy? I swear there was an NPC Jar dude, wasn't there? Or was that the Summon Ash? I don't remember, but that's cool. I wonder where we're gonna find him. I don't know where we're gonna find him or what he's about, but that'll be really cool to see what he does. He might sell jars. I would assume he'll be an NPC that's like focused around selling jars, so you don't have to just collect the shit anymore, which would be really nice. Added new quest phases for the following NPCs. Oh, so more, wait, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, Nephili, Kenneth, and Gastok. Oh, that's cool. So is this just like additional dialogue, or like I don't know, just a different route in which to complete their quests? That's pretty fucking cool. Added some summonable NPCs in multiple situations. Okay, so they added more areas to summon NPCs, because I guess some places didn't have them and some people wanted more. Sure. Increase the number of patterns of objects players can imitate when using Mimic's Veil. Oh, so now you can disguise yourself as more stuff. Wait, that's actually really cool. That just gave me a video idea. I gotta do another video for this. I gotta make a really cool video for this Mimic Veil. You can turn into more different objects now. Added night background music for some open field areas. Cool, some more music. All right, bug fixes. This is the big area. This is what we all kind of really came here for. Please nerf some shit. Please let me see a Moonville nerf. Let me see some Arcane Fixes. A lot of big things. Let me not have that bug that gets me killed when I'm on my horse randomly and I just start floating and die. Please, let's see if they answer it. Fixed a bug that prevented summoned NPCs from taking damage in some boss battles. Okay, that's the number one. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Fixed a bug that sometimes prevented the player from obtaining item after boss battles. Oh, so like if you kill a boss but you don't get the item. Okay, if you don't get a drop. Maybe if you died at the very end, it bugs out. That's good. Fix a bug that causes dialogue to be skipped when talking to NPCs and using custom key configurations. I have default key binding, so I haven't been into that. Fix a bug that causes the player to freeze when writing. Yes, is that the one? Because I don't know if, like, it was freezing. It is that. So it's not like freezing the game though. So what happens with this bug is I just talked about it. It's a bug where your player's like, you're just doing nothing. Then you ride on your horse, and when you ride on your horse, you just start floating in midair and your horse disappears. So I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but I really, really hope that is. Fix a bug that causes Arcane to scale incorrectly. Let's go. Fixes the bug. Oh my God. Please, we need a fat update. This is huge. This is actually huge. Arcane might be back. In situation where the player cannot obtain more than 2 talisman pouches, added the talisman pouch. Thank you. That's exactly what happened to me too. That was another big thing I forgot about. I only have this amount of talisman patches right here, or pouches. I only have 3 because there's actually a bug in the game where if you don't talk to the what was your name, the girl's name, the girl who gives you the weapons for the boss souls near the like little statue of the 2 fingers in the round table, if you don't talk to her after a certain point in time in your game, I think it's like right after you kill Godfrey's clone, like not Godfrey the boss himself, but like his little yellow shade. As soon as you kill him, you need to talk to her, and then she gives you your last pouch, or the third pouch technically. But you can get the 4th pouch if you don't talk to her, and then you lose out on that pouch forever. So I don't have a 4th pouch because of that. So I'm glad that they fixed that. That is a really good change. Very, very good so far. In a situation, all right, cool. Fix the bugs that prevented players from warping to sites of graves from the map at the end of the game. Oh, so that is a bug. So someone was talking to me about that in my stream earlier. Good to know that's a bug. I thought it was just like a thing, a user error. Fix the bug that prevented the player from moving to the next area after the battle with the fire giant. I haven't seen anything about that. Fix the bugs which caused some weapons to have incorrect scaling after strengthening. Yes, that was huge. That was actually huge too. So for my claws that I have here, they actually lose damage at max rank. They're not as good as they should be. My physical base damage should be, I think, 200. But when you upgrade them to 25, it actually makes them lose damage. I noticed that. This is one of them. Fix a bug which causes some weapon scaling, or some weapons to not use stat scaling. Good, thank you, thank God. Fix hang up in certain occasions. I don't know what that is. Probably good too. Fix a bug in which incorrectly displays multiplayer area boundary when playing online. Cool, more, I guess, quality of life shit. Fix a bug that allows the player to activate 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Great Shield weapon skill without an absorbing attack. Oh my God, they did it, they did it. They fixed the machine gun shield. They actually removed it. Thank God, they actually removed it. They actually removed it. They removed the machine gun shield. They removed it.
Syrobe, Twitter superstar.
Fix the bug because of fire deadly sin. They did it. They did it. They did it. They made the fire deadly sin, the death blight not work. This is the death blight one and the bleed effect and the scarlet rot effect, because you can put all of them on fire deadly sin. So this fixes the bug that causes them to have different effects. That's really fucking good. Fix a bug with Ash of War, Determination, Royal Knight's Resolve, where the damage buff will also apply to other weapons without that skill. That was me. Yo, I made a video about that. I mean, no, sorry, I'm not saying I invented that, but I made a video literally showcasing the Ash of War for Royal Knight's Resolve being put on my flask and making it do 8,000 damage. So now they have effectively nerfed that. You can still get high damage with my explosive tier thing, but it is heavily nerfed now. That's kind of like an indirect, direct nerf to that. Adjust the visual effects of unseen form spell. Okay. That's, I mean, it's still not really invisible. I remember seeing, because I remember using this, trying to test it out for like a build, and it just kind of seemed like I wasn't invisible at all, but like other people saw me as invisible, so maybe they fixed that. Deleted the ragged armor set from the game, which was mistakenly obtainable in the previous patch. I haven't seen that. Good for them, at least. Fixes the bug that causes some hostile NPCs to drop full calling finger remedies. Oh, okay, so if you just kill an NPC, you don't get that anymore. Fixes a bug that causes incorrect sound effects to play in some situations. Fix a bug which causes visual animations and hitboxes to not be displayed correctly on the maps. I don't see this on the maps. I do see this with bosses. I do see visual animation and hitbox bugs with bosses, but not on the maps. Fix bugs which cause incorrect visual and behavior for some enemies. I think that's what I was thinking of. Causes incorrect stat parameter for some armor. Yeah, this was another thing too, I think. At least if this is what I'm thinking of. There was like an armor set that you could wear that would like also kill your teammates.
Syrobe, Twitter superstar.
Fix text files. Okay, maybe, or text fixes, so maybe translation errors. Other performance improvement fixing bugs. Okay, cool. Performance, good. We have better performance. Balance changes. Okay, let's see it. Let's see what they're balancing. This is the juicy stuff. What are they changing? Nerf Moonville, please. Moonville, gut it. Rip it out. People have time. They beat the game already. Take it away. Let me see it. Some people are gonna hate that one, but I think it's deserved. If you use Moonville, that's fine. I don't care if you use Moonville. I don't care if anyone uses Moonville, but you can't say that it doesn't deserve a nerf. Increase the drop rate of smithing stones for some enemies. Okay. Easier to get smithing stones. Added smithing stones to some early game shop lineups. Okay. So maybe the traveling merchant now sells smithing stones. Makes it less annoying to go get them early. Increases shield effectiveness. Okay, so shield's got a buff. Increases damage for all offensive cracked pot items. Pot items got a buff. Okay, maybe next video. Little pot build. Little 420 pot build. Increase the damage with the following items. Spark, aromatic, poison, spray mist. Okay, well these things suck anyways. Like no matter how much in damage you increase, these are never going to be good. Those just kind of suck. Increase the duration for the following items. Uplifting aromatic and iron jar aromatic. I mean, I guess this was really weak to them. I guess they really wanted that shit to be stronger. Okay. Increased HP healing for Torrent when using the following items. Oh, you get to heal him for more now. Okay. So now when you actually do heal your horse, Mr. Torrent over here, he gets a lot more HP. Reduced FP consumption and increase the damage of the following sorceries. Glintstone. Oh, okay. Thank God. That's actually super nice because Comet Shard was like really like Comet. Wait, I think this is a Comet Shard and then Azure Comet and then Night Comet. I think. Yeah, so these don't cost as much mana, and they do more damage, which is good because if you guys didn't know, Glintstone Pebble, one of the most basic sorceries, is actually like considered the best sorcery in the game. It's like one of the best sorceries in the game because it has a really good scaling and it has a really low FP cost, where if you fire off 2, it will be less mana and more damage than like a comet, or like about the same. So there's no point in ever casting like a comet when like Pebble is just twice as effective usually. Increase the damage for the following sorceries: Gravity Well, Collapsing Stars, Crystal Barrage. I do agree. I remember getting Crystal Barrage for the first time and using it. And I was like, damn, this shit sucks. I remember exactly using that because I started out as my sorcerer. I built this on my YouTube and I got the spell early and I was like, wow, this is awful. I'm not using that ever again. So I don't know about how much. I wish they included numbers, which would be cool, but we'll probably see that later. Decrease the FP consumption from the following sorceries: Star Shower, Rock Blaster, Gravel of 𝙀𝙔𝘼𝘉, Founding Rain of Stars, Stars of Ruin, Great Blade, Phalanx, Magic Downpour, Loretta's Greatbow, Loretta's Mastery, Carrying Greatsword, Carrying Piercer, Shard Spiral. Oh my god, Mage has got a buff again? Less mana for these? I mean, these are like really the big hitting moves. So think about it like this. It seems like most of these are like kind of big hitting moves that take a long time to cast. So you don't want to have a really long cast time and then a really huge mana cost, because it kind of like, you know, disincentivizes the
Syrobe,
option to using these. Like, why would I ever use any of these when most likely they're going to be dodged or consume half my mana bar? You know what I mean? Raise projectile speed and range of the Glintstone Shard. That's actually really good too. I noticed because I was using this against, I think, Loretta, and I was like, wow, this doesn't even hit her. Like, from this range, like, the range that it was like trying to hit, that I was trying to hit her from, was outside of her attack range, but then she was also outside of my attack range as well. So that's actually really good. I noticed that did need a range buff. That thing falls off so hard, and that's why I just said Glintstone Pebble is better, because it not only fires faster, but it has the longest range out of all the Glintstone sorceries. Decreased Ash of War, Hoarfrost Stomp's damage. Okay, good. They decrease Hoarfrost Stomp. That is necessary, but that is going to kind of hurt speedrunners, so I hope they get their speedruns in. Unfortunately, that's good for PvP, bad for speedrunners, so shout out to all the speedrunners that got the sub 30 runs. That might be changed a little bit now, unfortunately. You know, hope to see that. Hey, I hope they find out more creative ways. You know, they get pushed into more creative directions, so we'll see what they have to do. Increase Ash of War, Bloody Slash, self-inflict damage while slightly lowering the damage and increase the cast time. So they nerfed Bloody Slash. They nerfed its... Wait, Bloody Slash? Did they mean Seppuku? Bloody Slash doesn't... Wait. Oh, here's the update. Bloody Slash doesn't have self-inflict damage, does it? I thought that's Seppuku. So this should be Seppuku, right? I think that should be Seppuku, because I don't... correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Bloody Slash has it. Bloody Slash... It does? Wait, it does have it? It does self-damage? Really? I didn't even notice that. I guess that's why they're increasing it. Hey, I guess that's why they're increasing it, because I didn't even notice it. I did not even notice it. I guess that's why they're increasing it, yeah. Okay, good. Oh, decrease weapon skill! Sword of Night and Flame damage, let's go! We did it. Sword of Night and Flame is not its melee damage, just the weapon skill. So I don't know if that means the fire one or the laser one or both, but that's pretty good. That's also really good to see. Increase FP consumption at lower duration of Ashes of War, Barricade Shield. Oh, and lower duration, excuse me. So Barricade Shield now costs more mana and doesn't last as long, so you can't just block an entire 30 chain combo from a boss. That's probably good. I think that's the one, right? For Barricade Shield? Maybe. I could be wrong. I don't use shields. I don't need shields. Change FP consumption timing of Ash of War, Prelate's Charge. Oh, that's like the little charge thing with like the fucking fire, right? Increase FP consumption, or change FP consumption timing of Ash of War, Prelate's Charge, excuse me. Change the timing, not the amount. Decrease the damage of Spirit Summons when using the item Mimic Tear. Okay, Mimic Tear is nerfed. That's another good thing to see. Mimic Tear is nerfed. It is nerfed when using the item Mimic Tear. The amount of damage it does is not like akin to yours. It's slightly less than yours. So I would say it's probably maybe like half or 75% less. That's how it should be. Not exactly your damage output, which is good. So you don't have the Mimic Tear solo shit for you. Other enemy and weapon balance changes. You motherfucker. That means that Moonville is untouched. You Moonville, you get to live to see another day. This basically means that the weapons that they changed were not important enough to be put up here. Notice how they put the Sword of Night and Flame right here, and they put the other sword, where was it? They put the spells up here too, and they put the other sword for, I mean, the Hoarfrost Stomp and Bloody Slash stuff. That means they thought that was as important enough to include all that. So, meaning that the whatever weapons were changed here was most likely not Moonville. Moonville is most likely untouched. Moonville is most likely untouched, but hey, that's good. They had a lot of really good changes. I'm really grateful that, you know, they made this really quick. The update's out right now, so I'm actually gonna have to go back. I was in the middle of my stream, so I gotta go get my update.
Twitter superstar.
But make sure you guys update. These are really cool changes. I think probably off the top of my head, if I can sum this up real quick, some of the best changes. They have really good quality of life changes for NPCs to be able to mark them. It fixed the talisman pouches bug where you wouldn't be able to get the last one. I don't have the last one in my playthrough because of that. Really good. Another big change is Sword of Night and Flame being nerfed. The 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Great Shield, you know, like little machine gun thing. I know you guys have all seen that. That's nerfed. That's good. That needed it. Fire Deadly Sin does not proc status effects anymore, which is really huge. Ash of War Determination, Royal Knight's Resolved does not work on unless it's on a weapon, not just if the weapon's in your hand, because that was another bug. And probably the last big one was a lot of pretty good buffs to really slow spells, and a lot of good changes, because like right now all the lower level spells are kind of just as good as the big spells because they don't cost as much mana, and they're kind of faster to shoot. Hoarfrost Stomp, that's going to hurt speedrunners a lot. Hopefully they find a new way to get around that. And if I said it once, I'm going to say it again. Decrease Sword of Night and Flame. Thank God. Hopefully Moonville gets some attention next, but we'll take what we can. Thank you, Miyazaki. Thank you, From Software and Bandai Namco. Shout out to these guys. I just got the post about it on my Twitter. Make sure to follow my stream, follow my YouTube for more, and I will probably cover more of this in the future if you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.